Hello again from my front porch. Well, actually out in the driveway here outside my house. Front porch is actually right over there. You just can't see it from this angle. I'm here with my beautiful red Toyota named Lola. Why is it named Lola? I'm glad you asked. Because when I got it, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series was on TV, and Agent Phil Coulson had a red, well, it was a convertible Corvette and souped up to fly and all kinds of stuff. And its name was Lola, which was an acronym, but that's beside the point. And so I decided that since I had acquired a new car about 5 years ago at that same time, that I would name it Lola. Why? I mean, why not? I was doing the whole, I went to a couple of Comic-Cons, and for my costume, I dressed up actually in a suit with a cheap tie and some ID card pins and stuff that made me look like I was someone from S.H.I.E.L.D. I called myself the deputy director. I had a badge and everything. Still, actually have the badge. I just didn't bring it out for this purpose. But I wanted to brag a little bit because Lola here, 5 years ago, I did a video introducing everybody to Lola. I was very proud of it. For me, it was a new car. It's a 2016 Toyota Corolla. Obviously, 5 years ago was not 2016, so I did get it second, or used, or whatever you want to say, refurbished, I guess you will. But I tell you, this little car is very dependable. This thing this Lola here has been wonderful, it's probably just inherent in the Toyota brand that it just runs and runs and runs and runs. I've had to replace the tires on it, but that's about it. I mean, I've had the thing for 5 years. I haven't even changed the headlights, and they still shine really bright, to the point that just the other night I was driving back from Carroll in the dark, and there were at least 3 different vehicles I met on the 2-lane highways that would flash their lights at me because they thought I had my brights on when I didn't. It was just my regular lights. So I don't have a lot of complaint about that. And I have put on what did I figure? 80 some thousand miles, 84,000 maybe it was. I don't know. It came out to be like 17,000 miles a year over the last 5 years. And the reason I was able to calculate that is because it's currently at a little over 129,000. And when I got it, it was about middle of the 44,000 range. And so, just did the math on that. And I'm able to do that math so accurately, not because I'm a math whiz, because that's certainly not the case, but because I have this little document here that, I'm not going to show a close-up of, but I am really thrilled because this little document here, this is my title for my car. That's right. As of this month, I made the final car payment on Lola, and she is now 100% completely mine. I now hold literally in my hand the title for my car, scot-free, without any other entanglements. Nobody else owns a piece of this car. I'm really thrilled about that. I'm excited about that. It's always great to know that next month I don't have a car payment. But even more than that, it's not like, okay, I've been babering it, limping it along, trying to see. I mean, it still runs really, really well. And like I said, aside from changing the tires, there's not a whole lot else I've had to do. I take it in for the regular maintenance things. It uses the synthetic oil, and so I always make sure I get that. I don't try to fudge on that. But yeah, she runs good. I think the suspension is starting to have a little issue, and the shocks especially, because I noticed that out on some Iowa roads now where there's some road work that needs done, where the weather causes the roads to crack, and so I've noticed that I feel the bumps maybe a bit more than I used to, and so Lola probably needs a little boost in those areas. And I have a stack of recall cards. Toyota recall cards. Some that are not that big a deal, but some that are significant, like one was for an airbag issue. And so yeah, I probably should go in and get that stuff done. But I know what's going to happen. I'm going to take it into the Toyota dealership, and they're going to address the recall things. And as soon as they find out that Lola belongs to Paul outright and he owes no money on it, they're going to want to talk me out of her. Because right now, used cars are a premium. If you can get your hands on a used car for a decent price, good. Be careful what it's like under the hood, because if you're getting it fairly inexpensively, there's a reason. Because right now, good, solid, really in great condition used cars are just hard to find for any kind of a decent price. And so I know that they would like this one because, as you can see, I've kept her in very good shape. And even on the inside, the interior, the seats, they could use a good shampooing, honestly. But the floors, the carpet on the floors, shortly after I got the thing, I went and got some of those fitted rubber mats that go down there, and they kind of scoop up the sides too, so that, you know, even if there's like mud or water or something gets tracked in, it puddles in the rubber mat thing, and then you can just take the rubber mat thing out and, you know, clean it out and do stuff. And every once in a while I do go into a car wash where instead of just cleaning the outside, I have them cleaning the inside, do the detailing on the inside of the car too. So, you know, that keeps her feeling kind of fresh and good. You know, Lolo knows that I care for her. Yeah, you know, it's that old cliche, you know, you take care of your car and your car will take care of you. And that is exactly what the case here has been. And I just had to brag on Lola just a little bit because, like I said, I'm thrilled that Lola now belongs to me. I've jokingly said that now that I've got this piece of paper outright, that now is when everything will start falling apart. But I joke. We know that's not the case, right, Lola? Right. But knowing that I have this now is a great feeling, and knowing that it's because I had my because I work for Baker, that you know, pays me well enough that I can pay my bills, and you know, I don't have to stress about a lot of those details. It, you know, allows me to now have the security of knowing that I own my car outright. Lola, she's home where she belongs, and she's not going anywhere anytime soon. Sorry to tell you that, Toyota of Des Moines. All right. Well, enough of my bragging over this. Well, no, not enough. I'm probably still going to brag on it for a while, but just not to you folks. Lola and I, we're pleased to be here. She's the quiet one, fortunately. All right. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. And with that, I'll see you next time from my front porch.